I'm going to show you 3 variations of a pike hold. The goal here is in each variation, I want you to get up to a 30-second hold before you progress to the next step. This is going to start building the strength in your shoulders, and it's going to teach you how to stack your weight. I'm going to use stacking your weight a lot through training with the handstand, and that is that idea of you go from your hands, you stack your weight through your arms, through your shoulders, through to your hips, through to your legs, all the way you stack your weight all the way up to the ceiling. So when I say stack your weight, it starts by stacking that weight over top of your shoulders, and this is a great way to do it. So the very first one we're going to do is just a regular pike hold. If you haven't done these before, they can feel difficult. And so the easiest version, basically, come on down and you want to make a triangle. So the wider your triangle is, the easier it's going to be. And then you get used to leaning. You want to try to have your weight over top of your hands, so it's through your shoulders, and keep your head in line with your arms. Bring your feet up closer, inch them up closer. And the goal is you want to be nice and close, a nice pointy triangle. And you want to be able to do this for 30 seconds, leaning the weight over your hands, and you can feel the pressure in your shoulders. That's your first variation. Once you're able to do 30 seconds of the regular pike hold on the floor, we're going to make it a little bit harder by finding something in your house that's about this height. And you're going to put your feet on there, and that's just going to start to mimic the feeling of being in a handstand with that weight over your shoulders. And so again, just like before, if it's too hard, just go into a wider pike. And then as it gets easier for you to hold, you want to get closer to that 30-second mark, and you want to have a nice pointy triangle. And you can see how I'm keeping my head in line with my arms, and I'm leaning the weight over my hands and through my shoulders. You want to try to get 30 seconds for that one as well. This is the third variation and where you want to get to with your pike holds. And we're going to use a chair. You can use a bench, really anything about this height, so that you can bring your feet up a little higher and get more of that feeling of a handstand by stacking your weight. Start out, a little further away if you have to. And as you get more confident, you're going to come in closer. So see how I am keeping my head in line, and most of my weight is actually on my hands. Work up to 30 seconds for that one. That is going to help immensely with building strength in your shoulders and just getting that feeling of having that weight on your hands.